Hi, it's Pastor Paul L. Anderson here at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, where we believe God's blessings never stop flowing. It is Terrific Tuesday. What a terrific day that God gives us to give him glory, honor, and praise. Today, I invite you to look with me in the book of Thessalonica, the 3rd chapter, verses 6 through 13. The book of Thessalonians, a powerful message to the church of Thessalonica to remind them about the goodness of the Lord. It is now that Timothy has just returned from bringing the good news about faith and love. This text is so powerful because it lets us see that Timothy has just returned to the place of Thessalonica because he just shared the good news about God's faith and God's love. He reports to everybody that was there how much I enjoyed sharing the good news. And my visit with you gave me joy, so much joy that I can't wait to see you again. You know, it's amazing how God gives us a love that is so great. He gives us a faith that is so strong in him. We can't keep it to ourselves. We share it with others. And he now reports to them, I remember my visit. I had so much of a wonderful time of sharing the good news of the Lord with you because you had a receptive spirit. You wanted to hear what God had to say. You wanted to hear the great encouragement that comes, especially during your times of trouble and suffering. Because you're my brothers and my sisters, I want to remind you to remain strong in your faith. Never let anything weigh you down. Never let anybody pull you down. Always know that your faith in God will cause you to rise. You can rise high above any circumstance or situation. And he lets them know that it gives us new life to know how you are standing firm in the Lord. And we thank God for you. You know, it's always great to give people words of encouragement from the Lord and then to remind them how their faith encourages your faith, that we have greater joy. He talks about this great joy comes because we've been in the presence of the Lord. And night and day, he's earnestly prayed for them and asking God to let them see each other again and also to fill the gaps of their faith. See, he noticed that there were some places that they had some gaps in their faith. There were some holes. There were some missing pieces. And he's saying, I'm praying that God will fill all those gaps, that you'll understand that God is continuous in his love, his grace, his mercy, and his peace. And I want you to love one another, the kind of love that grows, the kind of love that overflows, the kind of love that only God can give, because God has made you blameless. God has given you strong hearts, and you have strong faith in God. We find out that Timothy is a man who knows about that. And he's telling everybody else, just as I've received it, you've received it, and let's share it with one another. I want to remind you, let's share the good news of the gospel with everybody that we meet. Let's encourage one another as Timothy does. And let's remind everybody that God is doing great and marvelous things in their lives if we would only look close enough to see what he is doing. Please know that you're exceedingly and abundantly blessed. God has a great blessing in store for you. In this year of 20 and 23, it will be bigger and better than you ever envisioned it to be. Take the Lord with you everywhere you go, and you'll always be in the right place.
To sow a seed to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, visit our newly redesigned website, thefountainofraleigh.org, and select Sow a Seed from the homepage. Also, giving has been made easier with the new Fountain of Raleigh app, available now in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Download today, select Giving from the main menu, and then follow the directions to complete your giving through Subsplash.
Thank you so very much for all of your gifts and donations that you've given to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship. We thank you for what you've done in the past, what you're currently doing, and what you will do in the future. Your gifts and donations helps us to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, not only locally, but throughout the world. Thank you again for your gifts, and may God continue to richly bless you. It is here at the Fountain that we believe that we are exceedingly and abundantly blessed, and may you receive those blessings that God has in store for you.